away. And it's going to be Simple leading the charge there. Now Flamey out first. And no real damage done, no kills taken on either side, but with that kill, Flamey's certainly making it a little bit easier of a case here. Now the reply by Twist, the bomb will go down, and that already is a success in this round for NAVI. Looking ahead, they've got to defend it now against these 4 retake members of Liquid.
Yeah, this Elysian Cat kill here could be absolutely huge. If Flamey gets this, that's basically round over. Caught in the crossfire as they try and come out kitchen now. Nitro and Twist are going to have to pull off an absolute miracle of a round if they want to get back in.
The B bomb site will get planted.
The perfect read there, Trace.
A big Deagle kill, though, onto Zeus. And in this moment, Liquid maybe, just maybe, can edge out a few more kills here and cost them in the monetary game. Ambitious to say that they can win the round at this point.
Yeah, well, with no kill, there's just going to be damage being done. I think you're bang on there as Alesia's going to grab another. Electronic's going to struggle to get away on 29 points of health. Flamey's going to make it a little bit easier for him to get out of dodge. But bang on. The economy damage here, the fact that they've got a lot done with so very little, is good signs going into the next gun round for Team Liquid. All it is, and Simple just has to wait because the trade potential isn't there right now. As that smoke starts to fade, a second window smoke comes in, and now they can fight.
Yes, this is the flash I was looking for. Stewie, though, looking the wrong way, unfortunately, and Elige having to play a little bit of cleanup there. Nap also getting involved for a clear path as to where they're trying to go. Flamey, though, that should help to change the tide as to at least what direction they may want to consider going. They might not know that Nitro is hanging out there at the ticket booth connector, and they're just waiting for Liquid to give up one more frag here, and then they're going to have to move. But that timer has ticked down all the way, Chad. It has gone the full distance. The bomb is now in sight. Zeus very low. The Molotov is going to come out. Don't think it's going to stop him. In fact, the bomb does go down. Zeus does escape narrowly. And Nitro now, very, very hurt in the process, 4 HP. And this is going to be a very interesting retake on our hands. Naf trying to get into the skirmish, but ultimately Nitro falls victim to Electronic. Nitro also getting into the fight. The skirmish is going well in the way of Liquid as it stands, as Nitro grabs a second. It's now going to be up to Flamey and Simple to fight off Liquid in their defensive positions. And it's going to be Flamey by his lonesome. Kate him, and the fleur-de-lis of grenades are coming over the top. Now finding one there from the market. And Twist underneath still hasn't been found out, and he is not going to be. In fact, he's going to put 2 on the board for himself.
Playing around the window and that connector. And then over towards B, Naf was there to help Twist this time. So a lot of dynamic showing so far from Liquid, and I actually think the point man unable to get anything done. Nitro too quick with the big green from the ticket booth, and Elige is going to get the work done with the AK. So at this point, NAVI, all that. It's like a fast A-split approach right here because Simple and Flamey are both in halls and have to take this duel as Stewie's going to stop that right in its tracks.
Liquid need 9 seconds on the clock now. It'd be very, very ambitious to think that you can get this bomb planted, but hey, you know what? I think they might just have it. Barely, just barely. Simple gets the bomb down here in the A-bomb site. Nitro puts one into his back, and now Edward finds himself in a weird spot over here towards jungle. He knows that he has to concede this. There's not a whole lot he can fading. It's going to be Simple that finds Elige. Excuse me. Yeah, it was Elige. Actually, Stewie K is just too quick with it. TK coming in there from Flamey, and Stewie 2K staying alive with another frag. Edward and Zeus now left in a real awkward position, kind of stuck out in no man's land, and it's going to be Naf to take down Edward. Get a shot in on this round from the Palace area. And what nades they do have, they're going to use from a ramp. 20 seconds on the clock now. Flamey, the first casualty in the round. It's going to be Stewie 2K with the kill. And as the reply, Zeus gets his first of the game. Naf finding 2. And now Electronic and Simple doing what they have to do with 8 seconds.
If you have no utility left, sure, you can walk out dry. You can try and take some jewels. You can get someone to jiggle peek, maybe reiterated enough. That is a huge victory. Whereas smokes it off so he can continue to duel. Gets his head in front of the smoke. And Flamey again open.
Simple, and this is not a sincere lineup. He might just end up trying to take that. They're going to pop flash into that ladder room. Find the frag. A great flash there at AWP.
Has to do a lot more, though. The pressure is definitely on this A-bomb side. They switch their attention. That's going to be a second big shot from Stewie right now. Continues to peek. Retaking with 2 orbs could be difficult, but they're not even getting the bomb down at this rate as they continue to fight. Nitro finds one. Now Flamey is going to be the caretaker for Zeus. Boom. Stewie again, and now Zeus left on a 1-on-3. Not going to get it done. And Liquid post another round on the board. A lot of pressure placed on
Nitro being that sole player to sort of defend this default plant. He's going to try to get the spam down, having calmed down, finally landing it. Stewie 2K getting involved as in the rear. There's going to be a second wave of smokes They want to make sure that they do have some forward scouting going on here from the likes of Flamey and Simple. Two heavy hitters, especially Flamey right now, really on one. The hit is on. It's going to be Stewie 2K posted up. Does take down Simple. Let's see if he can grab another one. Spots another towards Sandwich. It's going to be Flamey coming out on top. Nitro, while landing a shot, doesn't in fact take anyone down. Just legs the guy there in Electronic. That is in Palace.
Elige's flank is going to be instrumental here. Flamey thinks something's up. He's already positioned for that. I think the leg was spotted by Elige. This duel right here could make or break the round for Na'Vi. Elige, he's not going to swing. He's not going to get it done as Flamey continues his crisp aim.
Big kill from Naf, though. Take that scalp through the smoke. Now they've got to look onward. There will be no saving this round. A second big kill there onto Zeus. And it's paying off nonetheless, Chad. It really is a big op kill from Twist. This one's all gone wrong. And unless Electronic could have done the unthinkable, right out of the windows, there's really no damage to be taken. Zeus will be the only guy in sight. And that won't last very long now, will it? Twist taking the best of him. Electronic is able to do something. And for what it's worth, there are 3 members now of Navi already set up for a retake. They might be able to use this to their advantage, but the call has to be coming in from Twist. Now it's Punch battle on with Simple. They're trying to retake this fast. They didn't want to let Liquid get set up in this site, and they're just not going to do it. Fleur ADR. And
oh
as I
my
say
God!
That, the man reigns supreme. He has, in fact, eliminated Elige and Stewie 2K.
And the TK as
this
well.
Is not a good look for Liquid. Flamey finding a third in the round, and well, they don't even have to find 5. That TK has pretty much put them in a very, very awful situation here. Nitro with the ump has tried to use this smoke to get out of there. The Simple is going to play in the smoke with him in sight. Again, Liquid with the plant here would be successful. With a round would be even bigger. Zeus finding a kill with the grenade and the follow-up. Done nothing to take him out of the round, and Flamey is now up for the party himself, except for Nap with the Deagle. Zeus again, the first line of defense, and he's going to find a kill too. And that information is going to be vital here as Liquid try to spill out onto this bomb site. And, well, they will end up punishing that of Simple. Zeus stayed alive pretty long there, ultimately falls to Naf. And this bomb will be planted. So, regardless, the outcome of the round was not pretty for Liquid, but they did get the plant. In fact, I'd really love to understand the strategy in the Navi so far. Simple takes a considerable amount of damage, and now Zeus will join Flamey in the grave. So, Elige trying to come through the back lines of the market there, but the AUG raining through yet again, and it's going to be a storm.
Absolutely instrumental in that attack for Liquid. He was the only member that they had to take out, but not only does he get the rotator coming in for the flank, he's able to mop up the other 2, just jiggling around the poles, understands the amount of time left, doesn't allow them to have an easy way in at all.
Look right now has them going out 8. It's going to be Simple striking first blood here onto Twist. The Electronic chiming in as well, coming online very much so. And, well, that's gonna be a bomb plant, and now it's gonna be up to Flamey and Zeus. If there's one man in this match so far that can definitely put that hurting on them, it will be Flamey. 10-10 the score now with the bomb planted. Liquid having that AWP in Stewie's hand will prove to be the downfall of Zeus. Now Flamey, 1v2, does have a kit. He's gonna try to flash himself out there, checks the sandwich pretty thoroughly, doesn't end up checking all Tetris, and that's going to be nice little crossfire set up here, but Edward left alone in the connector will be punished for it. You had your chance to get out of dodge, and Stewie, well, he just sent you there regardless. Simple with the follow-up.
They're going to happen in an immediate vicinity until Zeus, it's one player of Nitro, step in front, and he's not going to get it done as the repeat from Elige will save him, and this comes through the box from Electronic. It's almost good.
That was too close. Too close for comfort there for Nitro. Takes a large chunk of health at the hands of Electronic, and as the bomb does go down, Simple and Electronic, I think, have realized that this is not worth the fight.
Yeah, they need to save. If you look at their bank balance right now, they're not going to be going to McDonald's even for a meal at this moment.
That is very true, Chad. And what do you know? Flame Dogger himself hanging out right there at the arches. Hit's going to come on. They're going to try to do this in force. They want to do the brute force fashion. It's going to be Simple and Flamey show, and they can only find 2 in the motion. Elige there. Nitro now getting involved in the action as well. 3 versus 3. Zeus somehow still alive in the site. He's going to get the kill onto Elige there underneath the archway. A disasterful turn of events. And oh my good of it, should I say. A little bit of remaining utility has Edward all sorts of messed up. He's going to get taken down by Twist as Deagle. And now Simple here, missing what a shot that would have been to have landed. Fortunately, he's only able to walk away with Nitro's head. Never mind, take it all back. Twist is going to fall as well, and the op still reigns in on the A bomb site. Quite the skirmish here we have on our hands. 3v3. The bomb has, in fact, been planted in the meantime. And now Stewie2K hits one on a jumping Zeus.
This is doable.
Definitely doable, Chad. And in this moment, he has to hold fast. He doesn't know exactly where the second player is going to be coming from, but for what it's worth, he has a pretty good indication, and he now knows that that player's coming through the window room there. A big kill to take. The mind games, Stewie2K versus Simple. 1v2, the defuse is on, full commit. He's got to go for the stab, can't quite find it.
One hit!
Finds the knife kill, but it is... The clock is dwindling quite fast.
What?
The swing from Stewie proves to be not in his favor, unfortunately. And that makes things a little bit more even, though. Twist now.
If they weren't able to get that kill, they're going to have to worry about Stewie in that position late round when the bomb goes down. Simple doesn't feel as safe going for that cap pick, being able to get the 2 kills from...
See that. What it's worth, he's going to get spammed into oblivion all the way down to 18 HP there on the stairs. Liquid not finding the frag just yet, but it's certainly looming in the balance as the confrontation just continues here in Connector, showing a true force.
The bomb's always so late on the scene, but this time Nitro, the late peek from Halls, it works. And now Zeus, the in-game leader, left with a 1-on-2. Molotov will land to flush them out of position. Both gonna swing, both gonna take the fight. Zeus gets one, Nitro's left low. Move back towards Tetris now. Zeus knows the jig is up. Is it A-Ramp? Is it Tetris? Looking between the two. Zeus, the in-game leader! He's gonna get it.
With that buy, they're not gonna have much utility to work with.
Yeah, they're in a bit of trouble here because there are 2 smokes over from Nitro and Elige, and 3 players going to bust out apps. So much pressure right now on Electronic over towards that ticket booth. He doesn't have a rotation for days.
Ouch. Big kill there. Twist onto Electronic, opening the doorway, finding the entry. That was absolutely necessary for Liquid to get out on this bomb site.
Edward's on a quick flank here. Elige versus Edward and T-Spawn is a big duel, and Edward is going to succeed. Now they have to worry about CT Spawn, Connector, App.
Good amount of time for them to go ahead and adjust for it. Now finding Edward. Twist not out of the round, out of the fight just yet either. Able to take down Zeus, and it does appear as though...
Side control. I thought Edward on the rotation, I thought he was going to have enough done. I thought the fact that he had beaten Elige in that head-to-head duel would have given...
But they're going to have this site basically for free. The rotation back into the site has proven to be fatal. Simple and Zeus do fall, and Stewie2K gets that mid-rotator. It has all gone wrong here for NAVI. 2 members alive in Electronic and Flamey. Not a whole lot that they can hope to do, as the buy was already pretty weird, and Electronic's going to go ahead and concede his own life in this round. Flamey by himself in the site. Nowhere to get, but they're going to have this site basically for free. The rotation back into the site has proven to be fatal. Simple and Zeus do fall, and Stewie2K gets that mid-rotator. It has all gone wrong here for NAVI. 2 members alive in Electronic and Flamey. Not a whole lot that they can hope to do, as the buy was already pretty weird, and Electronic's going to go ahead and concede his own life in this round.
Opened up the A-bomb site, and then the B site with 2 massive picks. Doesn't matter though. Naf, he will deliver with long-range spam.
B, this is going to prove to be quite disastrous, Chad. But again, the buy for Navi just wasn't there to begin with, so... This is ambitious, to say the least.
I like to see it because, as I mentioned, they need guns, but it doesn't feel like the E key is actually going to work for them right now as they continue to jump and hover. And
I'm pretty sure everyone watching this is oddly satisfied if they are able to grab it. And Elige there in middle to sort of watch the rotations. Maybe he can catch someone slipping off catwalk. Unbeknownst to him, there's no one there, and the hit is in full motion now on this A-bomb site. Edward, a pivot player. It will be very crucial for him to grab a kill, and he's going to have to move, given that Molotov. They do find the necessary opening frags to defend the bomb site. But Nitro doing what Nitro does. Taking him out, and the bomb will fall. This one has actually come down to Flamey yet again with the AUG. Gonna have to peek, does find one, goes for the second one, can't do it. Elige...
Not Simple. You know, Simple wasn't actually as much of a conversation as he usually is on analyst desks after that map.
No, and it's not necessarily a problem when Flamey is showing up like he is right now. What is a little bit of a problem for Navi is the fact that Electronic haven't really hit his stride yet. Yeah. He's being promised and he's being praised for being the second best player on this Navi lineup. Maybe we didn't give him enough credit last year for his performance, but this time around, in this tournament so far, he hasn't really been living up to that hype. So if Navi want to have a chance of taking this map off Liquid, they need to have not only Flamey and Simple performing. Electronic need to step up as well and be effective.
We have to see the trio from Navi deliver, or Liquid will close this out 2-0. That's our analyst thoughts. We'll see our casters are saying. Sponge, Stunner, over to you.
Yuri, very quick-paced round.
The cat approach here from Liquid means they can flank very fast, but that's going to be a problem. As Electronic gets one, he'll be traded out. Now the mid to B is on, and Nitro steps up with one, almost grabs the second. Frags are going down everywhere, and now Simple left, last alive in a 1-on-4 with a minute 20 left on the clock.
Yeah, it's been a very, very quick round. In fact, the bomb couldn't be down in a worse spot. If he plants it somehow, some way, that will be just a little bit of success, but in this notion, he's got an army of Liquid against him. 1v4, and they know exactly where he is. He finds first kill on the Stewie. That's the first step, potentially putting this round in the bag. Mind you, Nitro is very low. 2 HP to be exact, and he does have the kit on him. You can tell he's not wanting to peek. He's not wanting to really show face here, as that kit is going to potentially be used later in this round.
Just
Chad.
to talk you through Simple's mindset right here, he knew he had to get a kill before he could pick up that bomb. You want to isolate and get 1v1 duels. Stewie actually offered himself up on a silver platter right there. Now, Simple with the bomb and plenty of time to work with is forcing the CTs to look for information and potentially go for a play. You can see that all three members are over towards this B bomb site, and Simple is stuck around.
Yeah, and him grabbing that bomb does kind of put the wonders there, but they've spotted him now. 27 seconds left on the clock. He tried to do a little bit of a fake plant there and elected to go for the peak, did not.
So in the first map, most of their rounds were quite slow and spread out. Had a couple of direct approaches with Execute. So let's see right now if they want to go for the force buy or if it's another frag. The bomb is dropped right now. The attack will be over towards A. Electronic gets chunked down. Edward with a bullet astray.
Yeah, and for what this has started to unfold, can't find much success there. Getting picked apart one by one. NAF with the scout kill, leaving Electronic and Flamey on their lonesome. And when I say that, I mean just Electronic. 2 HP, a deagle in hand, and is kind of caught in catwalk. You can't get the kill here on Stewie with pretty much ease. Stewie wasn't expecting to be that far back. Commit to this A hit. They have given themselves just enough smokes to get off a catwalk, but that flashbang from Liquid will be the thorn in the side. Simple with an amazing shot here onto Elige. Naf's got one of his own. Zeus is going to be the victim. And now they do have staying alive with that scout. Really proving to be enough, but not nearly enough for the tag team that is Simple and Edward. This one's now come up to NAF. That scout has already been proven to have a volatile track record in his hand, and we're going to see what he can do with it. A big kill there onto Simple. This will be an important frag, but no kit. You're right, Chad.
He just grabbed it. He could sit this. He
really could.
Balls
Electronic
of steel.
has fully committed, and the timing is there, and he...
Now they push the Demolic. They want to attack. Stewie from the window gets one. Nitro's going to get another. Trades are quite even as we have a 3-on-3 now. Flamey in a pivotal position, has to stop the rotation. Will do.
Wait themselves for this fight that's going to be towards T-Spawn. Look at this. Caught them all out in the open, pants down and everything. Twist finds two. And even though they have conceded the round, they have cost a considerable amount of damage.
They're going to pivot up. Flash comes out. At least he's going to get ahead of it. He's going to grab one. Doesn't get out of dodge because Electronic's going to be there, and Twist tries to swing. He gets nothing done. Naf into the blender as well. Go through 2-0 here. You've won 2 games in best of 1. You think about Liquid's case, they played Overpass twice. Dust 2 will be played once, and Mirage potentially.
Perhaps this doesn't go well. They do have that option to run the mid to B, but time has dwindled down again. And it does look like the fight is going to go in the way of Simple to kick things off, and Edward has, in fact, burned himself to a crisp. Electronic with a kill, still keeping things favorable here for NAVI. Flamey making sure that the backlines are secure. NAF with the P250 and the Dream. Nitro and Electronic hanging out on either side of the smoke. We will see who first, and it will be Nitro that comes out on top in that duel. Now, 1 member less. NAVI having to commit to this catwalk. 25 seconds on the clock. Flamey hitting a really, really important shot there.
Now, Flamey spots the head. He's going to duck on down. So much pressure on here as they've managed to make it towards the ramp. Nitro's going to make 1 frag. Second from Stewie is not to be done as Flamey. He takes down Stewie, but in the blink of an eye, Twist and Nitro finish it off. The defuse will come in.
Fight out long A. Flamey's going to come out the victor. Twist the first casualty. Elige is going to get the fight as well, not before he falls to the hands of Zeus.
He just seems completely unaware as Zeus is going to hit an absolute banger.
That was a banger, Chad. 2 bulleters. Never want to be on the receiving end of it, but Nitro's got something to say about it. And for all the scoping power that Stewie 2K...
Lull in gameplay.
There was a great man that once said, typing lull, capital L-U-L, just waiting for Liquid to give him that opportunity. All intents and purposes, doesn't happen. Zeus is there to save the day, though. Simple misses his first shot. And now...
To go down over towards that B bomb site, and I think this is going to force their hand towards A, and that's where the stack and rotation is.
Yep, that worked out beautifully. Nitro finding a really big frag there.
Oh, Nitro has to look at long here.
Yeah, someone's got to look at long. If not Nitro, I mean, he does have the AWP. It would make the most sense. And in fact, he is going to hold this angle.
They're saving. That's it. They've made the save call.
Yeah, there's just not enough. The B explosion, very much so, Chad. Simple with this AWP. Gonna try to get the pick. He has spotted the player there in Stewie 2K, and he asks for the flash. Does get it. Grabs two. But Simple's there to return.
Oh, Flamey had a chance to finish the round right there. Unable to connect. NAF will get in with the Famis, and now the plant has to go down on the B bomb site. The retake is possible, but Simple still lives. They're going to smoke off tunnels. But Simple is back a platform.
Man. You could tell they want to go for this. They just don't know how entrenched Navi is. They want to try to go through this window area. They want to go for this. They just don't know how entrenched Navi is. They want to try to go through this window area. Perhaps split the door. Simple gonna have a great angle for that shot, but Nitro's gonna have an even better one, taking down Simple. And what a marvelous showing, what a marvelous display there from Nitro. They're on the bomb already, and Zeus can do absolutely nothing as the Glycerin has prevented.
Map away from getting knocked on out, and Nap 1 pixel away from getting that kill. Forced back into the site, he will find one. Flashed up now, has to flash of his own. The teammates are there to back him up as a Liege over the shoulder. Able to pivot and stop this attack before it even started. Zeus, last alive again, picks up a scout, will get a tag, but right now all he's playing for is stats.
They're starting to spiral a little bit, but they are, in fact, not going to have that much money and really anything to put together. Now, Liquid are going to have to play this to perfection. They're going to have these two players pinching from upper B tunnels, and it's only a matter of time before they shoot Stewie in the back. But instead, it's going to be Nitro that catches one in the back, and well, after having exchanged kills, he did manage to kill Edward. Now, in this retake, Chad, it's kind of hard to forecast. I mean, Twist.
There's a dark play coming in here. That has to be the key. Through tunnels. These two players outside the doors just have to distract. Twist has to make this kill if they want a chance. He's not going to get it done as Electronic stands tall. Naf gets offered up Flame HP. He's going to think better of going for this one. Simple wants the frags. He's out for blood. They've gone through window.
Goodness. They have committed to the project, and the spam is just not there. Elige does get the kill, but he knows, especially in this moment. The weaponry is what it is out here for Liquid. Simple will win the first exchange of gunfire, and in a hail of gunfire indeed. Flamey also grabbing one there on the Twist, so the numbers have.
Best at maths.
Same. Not even the quick ones. But the quick ones are Simple. And he's able to put Navi into an early advantage here in this game as they just sort of speed.
Simple's going to try and go mid to B on his own. Oh, he just made a lot of noise.
Somehow, Stewie's still able to grab one there in that. It's just all over the place right there. You have to think about the push.
And load through this with a flash. It's going to come in. Simple's close.
Real close. Too close for comfort. In fact, so close that they're all bumping into each other here in the smoke. And it's going to be Liquid coming out on top so far. Twist in a big way.
Obliterate.
3 massive Glock kills for him. And that will, in fact, rain on the parade of Nodus Vincier, trying to hold it together here in this pistol round. Not the start they were looking for. Edward left alive in the upper tunnels, and there's just not much that he can do. 22 HP, and he's about to run into Twist. A 4K for him on the round. All
most exciting players in all of Counter-Strike right now. He just continues to deliver. The pistol round, what better place to do it than a pivot point for the second half. Team Liquid are sloppy. Nitro and Nav, they want to hunt kills exactly like this. That's $600 a pop, and I'm a big fan of cash dollar bills, and so is the Team Liquid side.
And they say cream, Chad, and that's exactly what they mean. Cash ruling everything around. Want to move forward to.
Yeah, that is a two-pronged Molotov. It falls back up the line as Simple hits a huge shot. Twist with the automatic response, and now he's going to push on out to the bridge. Has to take another duel. Will spot one up. Doesn't get the kill, but Elige finishes it off, and now Zeus all alone towards long here. Has to fall back and doesn't even get a chance. Twist's unrelenting.
Will be the score line, and Twist has taken it upon himself to clear the path for him and the homies as they have gotten out of the site. They realize that. And again, 11th round on the board for Liquid.
This is the AX cube will come in. Molotov smokes, flashes and nades deployed as Flamey stands in one, gets whittled down. Now lingering close. May have an opportunity here, but Liquid seem to think something's up.
Well, something is up indeed. Flamey is going to be very close to the action, not close enough to secure a kill, and to be up to Electronic with the deagle in hand. Finds a nice shot placed onto Elige's dome piece.
But to keep an eye on those, this is a faster approach right now. There's a cat smoke for a biff, but Simple finds the open.
Now, the problem with that is that there are two members of NAVI here inside of this A site. They're going to find that out sooner rather than later. Player playing on ramp there, and Electronic finds the first kill in an app. Does get traded by Stewie's AWP. Meanwhile, Elige walking right through the smoke into the crosshair of Flamey. Stewie still alive and a menace with the AWP, taking down Zeus.
Smoke that could have been used on the bomb. Edward trying to peer over the top now. He is going to spot one, but the time it's dropping on down. Simple. His duo in this retake has already been taken out of the picture, and Edward, he can only save, but Nitro doesn't want to let that happen. 21 kills, make that 22. Still settling into the map pool, surprisingly. A long push will come in. Nitro wants to piece aggressive, but he's going to get taken down by Electronic with the 5-7. He gets one. Twist on the chase. He's not getting in away from Flamey is going to fall as well. And now we have a 3-on-3.
Gaps or anything to look under.
Navi need this round.
Navi need it big time. That Molotov is not going to be able to push Simple off as he grabs one. Does go for the second.
Just stuck as a pack. Simple had to hit that massive deagle shot. Here's what we're talking about.
Yeah, big play here from Electronic. Instrumental in that round, really putting Electronic's going to pivot off that, maybe swing and get one more. But he's going to take the commitment from Liquid to round that corner. Now, grenade coming out. The swing from Electronic a little premature, and Nitro able to take down Flamey. That one did not pan out at all for Navi. Now Zeus here at long by himself. He's going to have to fall off just a little bit, but, well, he's going to run in an AF. He keeps going that to deliver. Now he needs to deliver in a big way. Edward's going to find 1-2. Can't seem to get the third on the board, and neither can Flamey. For someone that has been putting up impressive numbers all game long, that is not the case in this instance, but the rotations are coming with a fury. Simple going to go ahead and get in the fight himself. Stewie being on the receiving end of the AWP. Now, as NAF plants the bomb, Elige is going to have to hold tight, hold fast. And they're going to try to pick them off one by one. They want to see Liquid here make a mistake. They want to see Liquid expose themselves, but all this utility coming from the tunnel is going to draw a lot of attention to that tunnel. They know now that there is a player there, and the two others coming from the outside of the site. That window, it's going to be a push. It's going to be the pincer. And that grenade, just a little bit of damage as well. Big kill by NAF to keep it in their favor. Now down to Simple with the AWP, and this is a round they can't let slip away, and he's going to have to wait it out. He can't hit the shot, and he
championship bracket. Right then and there, I don't think Zeus realized his lurk smoke was a little bit too deep. There was a gap, and that gap was his demise. Other than that, fantastic utility usage. The Molotov towards back of plat.
A little bit, maybe a bad read overall. But now when he re-peeks it, he gets a double. That is instrumental in keeping Navi alive here. That alone could have been a totally different round in the playout. But we're going to see just how that happens. Twist now, 1 versus 4, trying to get something back in the way of Team Liquid as they sit on match point.
Twist can't win this 1v4. This would be
2.
Insane. What is going on? Twist with
3.
2 huge...
So close that everyone is feeling just a little uncomfortable right there. Flamey saving the day. And you could see the sigh of relief from Simple on that one. That was just a little close, Chad.
Take a pause, take a breath. I definitely need one. Look at this pinpoint precision. If he had made that kill 1 second earlier onto Zeus.
Or even if he doesn't take the fight.
Oh, boy.
The last guy, I mean, there's just so many what-ifs you could play with, right?
Huge kills. He gets the third. There's one left over towards window.
Oh, my goodness. Still with weaponry, but...
Completely blind.
Erase.
He looks angry all the time in this Navi team.
I think you're right.
But he needs to deliver more so. Going for a second kill. Not going to land a Liege. We'll even it up 4v4 now. Score 15-9. Navi can't falter at any point. Zeus will fall. The A bomb site completely open now. Flamey, the first responder. Up the ramp he goes. As Electronic on the other side of the map will drop Edward. He's going to push Dark and grab one, but this is so difficult. Trace. The bombs drop mid-ramp.
But that Molotov takes Edward out of the round. Flamey being the only member alive here for Natus Vincere. Elige and Twist now have to recover this bomb. Little under a minute left on the clock. They have an AWP and 2 smokes to work with. It'll be very interesting to see how they play this. The right thing to do here is to probably try to trade off of one another, but not knowing Flamey's position has them a little uneasy. And if he does this just right, which he has thus far, he's taken down Twist. He's going to look for the other one.